Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Farah Najiha binti Mazlan. My metric number CD220116. We are from section 3 and 4, group number 7. We will present about transforming engineering problem into business opportunities. Our company, Green Cycles, work to promote a zero waste culture in Parit Raja by advancing the circular economy model. Our aim to teach businesses and communities the value of sustainability and offer eco-friendly practices. We will establish recycling facilities, offer seminar and collaborate with local farmers and gardeners. We will also encourage communities in Parit Raja to start compositing, organize zero waste activities, and invest in our facilities and development to create new technologies and sustainable solutions. Next, the Parit Raja community in Johor prioritize efficient waste management through recycling and sustainable resource usage. The community, comprising Chinese and Malay citizens, is actively involved in recycling initiative to reduce landfill waste and protect natural resources. They also prioritize renewable energy sources like solar and wind energy. Public involvement is crucial in waste sorting and disposal, promoting environmental health and economic progress. Businesses and local government play a vital role in supporting this initiative. Here, our management division. We have Faiz Aiman as a CEO, Hisham Tini as a finance manager, Abdul Jabbar as an operation manager, Maisara Shazwani as a marketing manager, and me, Farah Najiha, as an administrative manager.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdul Jabbar bin Abdul Jalil. I will present about our benchmarking. Benchmarking here means comparing our scaling and sustainability practices with those of top performing companies. The goal is to identify ways to improve efficiency and reduce waste. By learning and adapting the best industry method, we can increase recycling rates and lower our personal costs. It also helps Green Cycle enhance its environmental impact and meet sustainability goals more effectively. This continuous learning process not only improve our services but also strengthen our role in sustainable waste management. This is our SWOT analysis, which outline the internal strengths and weaknesses, as well as the external opportunities and threats related to our project. Starting with strength, our solution effectively tackles real local engineering challenge. It integrates both technological and business innovation, offering flexible and customizable benchmarking to suit different needs. Moving to weaknesses, the approach the approach depends heavily on accurate problem identification and requires access to sensitive company data, which may not always be available. Additionally, there's a risk of resistance to change from within organization. Now, opportunities. There's strong potential to expand this model to more film and industry. We can also grow through partnership with consultants and by introducing new technologies and innovation. Finally, threats. Rapid technological change might outdate our solution quickly. Ideas and during economic downturns, companies might cut spending, reducing the chances of adoption. Overall, this analysis help us stay aware of the internal and external factors that can influence our project's success. This is our business model Canva, which outline the key building blocks of Green Cycle business strategy. Starting with key partners, we collaborate with NGO, academic institution, local workshop, and government agency to support our mission. Under key activities, we focus on planning green innovation projects, conducting benchmarking, and promoting sustainable practices. Our key resources include skilled personnel, research data, and specialized benchmarking tools that drive our initiative. In the value proposition section, we deliver real value by offering customized solutions, improving competitiveness, reducing waste, and turning environmental challenges into business opportunities. Customer relationship are maintained through community engagement, regular communication, and transparent feedback system. We reach our customer through channel like local team visits, events, and online platform. Our customer segment includes social enterprise, community-based recycling projects, and companies seeking to improve their environmental performance. The cost structure consists mainly of training, consulting, research, and platform maintenance costs. Finally, our revenue stream come from grant, sponsorships, training session, partnership, and follow-up consulting services. This Canva helps visualize how all components of green cycles model work together to deliver sustainable impact and business value.
Assalamualaikum and good morning for all. Today I want to present about operational planning. Before we proceed, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Faiz Aiman bin Muhammad Jalil. My metric number is CD220025. For resource allocation, we divide to four category. First, operational detail. Second, maintenance cost. Next, operator cost, and lastly, ownership cost. For operational detail, it include labor cost, utility bill, administrative cost, and transportation cost. For subtotal operational cost is 78,000. Second is maintenance cost. Maintenance cost include machinery service and repair and spare part. For subtotal maintenance is 500 eh, sorry 5,500. Next is apparatus cost. Apparatus cost include equipment and safety gear and PPE. For equipment is waste bin. For PPE include helmet, glove, vest and boots. Subtotal for apparatus is 8,000. Lastly is ownership cost. Ownership costs include property lease, loan repayment, and insurance premium. Subtotal for ownership is 20,000. Next, for implementation plan is to explain step-by-step process the business idea, ensure timeline and milestone are clearly defined. We have five phase. Phase one, develop and research. Duration is 1 until 2 months. In phase one, we have to decide which waste management issue to focus on, examine the availability of the suggest engineer feeds, create a waste management system proof of concept or prototype. Milestone, technical and marketing research complete. Phase two, establish of the business. Duration is 2 until 3 months. In this phase, we have to obtain money for investor loan. Next, obtain the necessary tool and supply. Milestone is organization of the business entity and purchase of the first seed of resource. Next is phase 3, pilot testing. Duration is 3 months. We have to necessary to test the process for collecting, processing, and distributing trash, and get feedback from user and stakeholder. Milestone is pilot result evaluation and operational optimization. Next is phase 4. Phase 4 is scaling up. Duration is 4 until 6 months. In this phase, we have to increase process capacity by add more staff or equipment, launch marketing innovation initiative, or draw in client or partner. Milestone is full scala operation that provide steady income. Lastly is phase 5, continue monitoring and optimization. In this phase, we have to keep an eye on key performance such as customer certification, cycle rate, and collection volume. Workflow should be continuously optimized to cut expenses and boost productivity. Use cutting-edge technology to innovation, such as AI for waste sorting. Milestone is consistently increase operational profitability and efficiency.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maisarah Syazwani binti Muhammad Fauzi and my matrix number is CD220195. So next I want to talk about the financial plan. For financial plan for this report, we search for the break-even point analysis, which is BEP. So the formula for BEP is total fixed cost divided selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. For the example, if the fixed cost is 100,000 ringgit, the selling price is 300 ringgit per ton, and the variable cost is 180 per ton. So the BEP for 834 ton is equal to 250,000 ringgit in revenue. Next, I want to talk about the financial projection. So for the contribution margin, we have two different contribution margin, which is first contribution margin per unit and then contribution margin ratio. These two is different, have different formula. For contribution margin per unit, the formula is selling price minus the variable cost, which is like the slide before. The selling price is equal to 300, and then we minus the variable cost 180, and then we get the contribution margin is equal to 120. So next, the contribution margin ratio formula is contribution margin we divided into the selling price. Contribution margin that value that we get at the first place, which is 120, we divide it into the selling price, which is 300 ringgit. Then we get 0.4, which is equal to 40%. So next, we search for the financial plan. We do financial plan to earn more than BEP to make a profit. Like for the example, we can see at the table, which is there are two type of ton, which is for first we search for the 834 ton, and then next we search for the 1000 ton. So revenue that we get, BEP for 834 ton, we get 250,200 ringgit only. Meanwhile, for the 1000 ton, we get 300,000 ringgit. And the total cost for 834 ton, we get 250,120, and for the 1000 ton, we get 280,000 ringgit. Next, for the profit, for 854 ton, we get 80 ringgit only for the profit. Meanwhile, for the 1000 ton, the profit that we get is 20,000 ringgit. So this is all conclude that BEP helps to set the sale goals, which is the profit will start more after the BEP.
Hi doctor, I'm Hishantri Jagan here. So now I'm going to present about the time value of money. There are three types of analysis, which is present worth analysis, future worth analysis, and also annual worth analysis. So according to these three type of analysis, we have to choose one type of it and justify one of the chosen method. So now I'll go with the present worth analysis. So as you see that we had attached the formula with it. If the company expects to generate net cash inflows of 20,000 ringgit annually for the next 5 years, and we assume a discount rate of 10%, the present worth of future profits can be calculated to determine if initial investments are justifiable. So 20,000, which is the cash inflows, and 0.10 as the discount rate, and the present worth analysis that we got is 75,815 ringgit and 76 cents. So when it comes to the future worth analysis, we had also assumed the same annual net profit as 20,000 ringgit over 5 years at the 10% of interest. The future worth at the end of year would be 122,102 ringgit. So next we will see the annual worth analysis. If the present worth of the project is 75,815 and 76 cents as calculated above, the equivalent annual worth over 5 years at 10% interest would be 20,000 ringgit. So the justification of the chosen method, what we had chose is we had chose the present worth analysis as the main evaluation technique for Green Cycle's financial strategy for the following reasons. The first reason would be alignment with investment decision making, investor and stakeholder preference, and it will also support for the long-term planning and also incorporation of risk and uncertainty.
For conclusion, Green Cycle will analyze the problem concern with trash disposal in the Pariaja area, looking for the solution they will enjoy in the future. The project provides an environmental friendly waste collection service which solve problems such as air pollution caused by open burning of waste and inadequate disposal method. Integration, solid engineering, economy, theory, green cycle work emphasize sustainability, cost effective, strong community participant, and collaboration with local stakeholders. Comprehensive financial planning include of break-even analysis and profit margin projection, validation the business model sustainability and growth potential, with strong focus and on environmental stewardship, client service and service volume increase. Green cycle work is positioned to feature extend its mark and promote cleanness and health in the suburban.